What's going on, Miami? How are ya? Welcome to another episode of the Miami Comedy Podcast, where we go live and talk to the people of Miami and say, what is up? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Nikita, B. Lopez, Nadia. Thank you all for tuning in once again. René, Chef, Kent, Nadia. All right, Katsamu. Lots of love coming from my side piece, Nikita. One of the rising stars here in Miami comedy. Shout out to Life is Nikita. Thank you for the love and support. Today is, first of all, let me just start off by saying Happy International Women's Day. All right, I want to tell all the ladies out there that you are loved, okay? All the memes, all the jokes aside, I love the ladies, all right? And I want to wish an International Women's Day, a great International Women's Day, especially to the non-toxic ladies out there. I know you're out there. I know there's some well-intentioned women out there that have loving hearts, that are all around great human beings, that transcend the gender, that are just amazing human beings. You are loving, you are kind, you have social and emotional intelligence. There's no toxic behaviors, no cattiness, no contempt for men. I know you're out there. No egocentric behaviors, no conniving, no manipulation. A great example of that is my mother. My mother is a wonderful woman, and I'm glad to have her in my life. And she gives me a prime example as to what a woman is capable of being. A loving person with a great human inside. Well, inside and out, I guess. I don't know. I think it's past human beings for her. I see her as a spirit, right? I grew up with this lady. This lady is one of the most precious things in my life. And she gives me all the love I have for all the other women out there. That and my crush, which is Sade. Shout out to Sade for being such a powerful musician and moving me with her femininity. Happy International Women's Day, everybody. There you go. I said something nice. Where's the toxic shout out? We play a big part in growth. Hey, Kia underweight. What's going on? Mario, welcome to the chat. All right, so let's get down to the main topic of the podcast. McDonald's closes doors in Russia, everybody. That is hilarious to me, to think that does McDonald's have a say when it comes to World War now? Is that what happened? Was McDonald's around during World War I? I don't think so. McDonald's was established in probably like in the 50s, right? Yeah, 1955. So the war ended in the late 40s. No, in the mid 40s. Okay? So there was no McDonald's in World War II. But now McDonald's has the power to be like, oh, you guys are going to nuke us? We're going to take away all your McDonald's. I didn't know Ronald McDonald had it like that, man. Ronald McDonald's part of NATO? Can you imagine like Ronald McDonald just sitting around with a bunch of powerful leaders all over the world, be like, all right, what's going on? Is OPEC bringing up the prices again? All right, I'm going to have some of my people in Dubai close down some McDonald's over there, and let's see how they respond. All right? How does McDonald's not face any repercussions from closing down so many restaurants in a country? Doesn't that hurt them? Or is that like a baller move on McDonald's part? It's like, you know what? We're going to close down over 800 restaurants in Russia. That's nothing to us. All right? We can open up another 850 somewhere else. We don't need them in Russia. Or is McDonald's embracing repercussions for closing down over 800 restaurants in Russia? All right. Ronald McDonald on the phone with NATO. All right, if we close down that many fast food chains in Russia, we're going to need you to place some sanctions on Burger King back here in America. I'm negotiating. So I don't know how a company like McDonald's can easily make such a bold move during these times in war. They're doing everything to Putin. They're taking away Putin's purple belt. All right, give me your belt. You're stripped from it. Now you can't go get fast food. And then back home, McDonald's is going to face the repercussions in pricing. The same way gas prices are going up is the same way Ronald McDonald's going to announce on the next presidential, addressing the union. Joe Biden goes up. He's like, all right, guys, I got off the phone with Ronald McDonald. He's not happy. Ronald McDonald is upset that we made him close down all his restaurants in Russia. So tonight, I will be announcing that, unfortunately, there will be no more toys in the Happy Meals because Ronald McDonald isn't happy. The dollar menu is now up to $5, and fountain drinks are now $38 a barrel. Oh, man. Kirsten Blessy says, let me get extra mac sauce and some world peace, please. The fact that you should talk like this means that the feminine toxicity is an issue. Well, I mean, to move past that, I actually love the feminine powers if we were to get into the talk, right? Like, I really think, creatively speaking, like, some of my favorite singers are feminine, right? But unfortunately, the women I meet in my life here in Miami are mostly toxic. But it's not really like their fault. It's like lifestyle, right? It's like the culture. You got to be toxic to be a bad bitch. I'm like, all right, this is powerful to you. I have no power to take that away from you. So if this is what you describe as power, so be it. No, but I am very moved by the ladies. All jokes aside, again, my mother is a really big part of my life, and she is a wonderful woman. And every time I talk to her, I always realize how important the role of a woman is in our society. You know what it is? My dating life got shot. I have terrible experience in my dating life. So it's like I have like one side being the women in my life, and then the other side being the women that I've been dating or attempted to date. It's just two opposite dichotomies. But anyways, I digress. Let's move on. Happy International Women's Day. Let's keep going. No more McDonald's in Russia. As a matter of fact, let's go to the screen here. I want to share with you guys this. Not only McDonald's, guys, Starbucks and CocaCola have joined this sanction. As the West rolls out more sanctions against Russia for its war, other consumer favorites join the list. Big Macs, they don't even call them McDonald's. They call them Big Mac. Yeah, Big Mac closes its fast food chains in Russia. What? Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Frappuccinos. I like how these guys are basically branding a product instead of the brand itself. Hey, Russia ain't getting no more Frappuccinos during World War III. We're taking away all your Frappuccinos. This is what's great about America, This is what's great about corporate America. Like the things that we take for granted every day. If you take it away, like, like they're bad, like with their kids. Shame on you, Russia. No more Starbucks. No! Mom! Dad, I want Starbucks! Oh, man. Lazaro, what's up? Blaz, Self-Worth, welcome back. Dedicated, Steph, Sucre, are we paying more for McChickens? You're damn right. You're damn right we are. McChickens, everything in the dollar menu is now going up. We got to compensate for all the restaurants Ronald McDonald closed. So let me get this straight. Ronald McDonald, you have the ability to close down an entire fast food chain in Russia, but you can't catch the Hamburglar? Is that what's going on here? Somebody get the CIA and Interpol on Hamburglar, and then I'll close down all my fast food chains. Yo, this is great, man. Corporate America really is like rolling out some cool-ass sanctions, man. Us as America, this is the best we can do. Sanctions, you know what I mean? All right, we can't send missiles. We can't send our military. But we can cancel fast food chains. We can cancel Frappuccinos and no more Coca-Colas. All right, what do you think about that, Russia? Russia's just there like, what? Russia's just there with his shoulders like, are you doing this for us or are you doing this for America? Because us in America are like, yeah, you can't get Frappuccinos, Russia. You don't deserve it. Russia's like, okay. All right. I'm sure there's a bootleg Russia Starbucks. right? I'm sure there's a Frappuccino spelled with a P. Well, sorry, with an upside down A. I'm sure the Frappuccino has some weird symbols in it, right? The move will shutter all 850 McDonald's locations in Russia. Now, hold on, wait a second. Let me rewind here. So there's only 850 McDonald's in Russia? Russia's a pretty big country. Is that all you could do, Ronald? Huh? Which employs 62,000 people. I thought there was more than that. However, the company said it will continue to pay salaries for McDonald's employees in the country. All right, let me also pose this question. Is it a good idea to close down fast food chains like McDonald's over in Russia during times of war? You're trying to make them healthy? Is that the angle we're going for? You're trying to make the enemy healthy? If you make them healthy, that means that they're capable of joining the military and going out there, completely healthy to fight a war. We don't want that. We want to make them obese. If anything, you should open more fast food chains in Russia. In response to the Russia-Ukrainian war, McDonald's has doubled its presence in Russia. Hey, that's what it should have done, man. You just open more McDonald's in Russia, have all the people there eat it, right? Especially the youngins, so that they don't get drafted to go to war all healthy. That'll slow them down. What, do you take away the McDonald's so then they eat something a little more healthier? That's not the way to go. It's the art of war. All right, somebody give Ronald McDonald a copy of The Art of War. Overfeed your enemies and catch them while they're sleeping when they get that itis. If anything, we should drop ship more McDonald's burgers to the people fighting the war on Russia's side. A wave of evictions is soon to follow here in Miami. I bet McDonald's share prices went up. That's exactly what I thought. There you go. There you go. We got people on board. The Coca-Cola company said Tuesday that it is suspending. The Coca-Cola company said Tuesday that it is suspending its business in Russia and will continue to monitor the situation. You know what that means? They're probably sweating bullets looking at the statistics. Oh boy, we're getting a hit. Warren Buffett, one of our biggest investors, is not happy. This is such a baller move, guys. I'm not going to lie. For America to be like, all right, we can't really fight this war directly, but I think the best we can do is just take away all the cool stuff. And what do you consider the cool stuff? Coca-Colas. Pepsi-Cola entered the market at the height of the Cold War and helped. Well, you know what? Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola had a Cold War too, That's why. Oh, man. CEO Ramon said in a letter originally said to him, however, given the horrific events occurring in Ukraine, we are announcing the suspension of sale of Pepsi-Cola and our global beverage brands in Russia, including 7-Up and Mirinda. Not 7-Up. How does the military and how does Vladimir Putin feel about this? Like, do they brief Vladimir Putin on this? Do they go, excuse me, sir? I think you might want to know. I think you might want to hear this. This is a very urgent message. America is closing down McDonald's and they're not selling Coca-Colas to us anymore. Why are you interrupting me telling me this? I don't know. It's all over the headlines. I figured you should know. I don't care. Oh, man. Coffeehouse Starbucks Corp will upend all business activity in Russia, including shipment of its products and suspension of cafe operations. The companies join a swelling list of American and multinational firms withdrawing from Russian business dealings in protest of President Vladimir Putin's military invasion of Ukraine, which led to 2 million refugees and over 1,000 civilian casualties so far, according to the UN. Estee Lauder and Mondelez have remained mum, meaning Estee Lauder is like, we're still selling to, cosmetics, which I'm assuming Estee Lauder is cosmetics. Cosmetics is very big in Russia. Like Russian women, from what I've understood in marketing, I know a marketing guy that has a business in cosmetics in Russia, and women in Russia will buy cosmetics before they buy food during a famine. If the food would have run out, according to what this guy told me, if the food would have run out in Russia and they had their last ruble or whatever, they would go out and they would buy cosmetics first, according to this marketer that I met. And that's probably why Estee Lauder is still keeping their doors open. Oh, wait, no, 4 hours ago, Estee Lauder closes its doors too. Look at that. There you go, on International Women's Day. Doing it for the betterment of humanity. Let's stop this war, one corporate business at a time. Estee Lauder has temporarily halted operations of all its stores in Russia following the country's invasion of Ukraine. In a note on its website Monday, Estee Lauder said it suspended all commercial activity in the country, including closing every store we own and operate. Damn, this sounds more aggressive than Ronald McDonald. All right? Whoever owns Estee Lauder probably has a military helmet on. We are closing our doors and pausing all shipments and operations in all retails of Russia. The company said its top priority is the safety of all its employees. During this time, it plans to support and compensate affected employees in both Russia and Ukraine. Estee Lauder is also maintaining regular communication with Ukrainian employees as it offers relocation assistance for those who choose to measure that support. Estee Lauder, I salute you. Well done. Joining the fight, $1 at a time. By the way, guys, in good news, even though the prices of gas are going up, you know what I saw today online? According to Google, the US dollar is going up in value. Can you believe it? All right, so for all the people out there that are worried about the dollar crashing, ever since the ruble has been taking a hit, the US dollar is soaring. All right, no, how come no one's talking about this, man? How come I have to figure this out on my own? Why can't somebody announce it? Look, war in Ukraine has sparked a scramble for dollars. And then there's always an investor. There's always an old investor that says, the end of the US dollar is near. Washington does not play fair anymore. There's always the crash is coming, the crash is coming. And then when it actually comes, I told you it was coming. Yeah, it happens every 10 years. It's almost like these guys are banking off the fact that it happens every once in a while. Oh, there's going to be a housing bubble. Watch. 10 years later, I told you. Okay? Yeah, this happened 10 years ago too. Every time I look up news for like how much is the dollar worth, there's always an article. It's like, it's coming. It's coming. Look, US dollar. US dollar value. Look at that, going up. So the highest it's ever been was back in 1985. The second time was in March 2001. It looks like it's about to hit the third time right now, here on March 8th. So if you got money under your mattress, start pulling those bad boys out. Money's about to go up. All right, those little pieces of paper, about to hit the third time high. What's up, Taylor? Chiachi, Pirko, Comedian Home Alone, Big Jish, Dro. Welcome back, Dro. Robert, Rafa. Steph says gold is soaring too. Gold always has been slightly going up. I got a little bit of gold, but it's never like a lot, right? Like if I hold on to gold, it never goes down, but it also doesn't look like it goes up. Like gold goes up like pennies, but you can rest assured it doesn't go down. Gold price today. Don't you guys ever notice that the timing of these things is always perfect? Oh, another bubble might pop. Let's go into war. Let's bring up gas prices. Oh, and also the dollar's going up. So is gold. Let's see, gold price chart. Current price, 65,908 for a bullion. Let's look at the price chart. the bullion vault. Oh, yeah, gold is going pretty high. Yeah, see, over the years, like if you look at gold in 20 years, oh, it did take a little dip. Took a little dip, then it went back up. We're going back to the gold standard. Yeah! Gold is useless. If you think about it. The same way dollars, if you just look at the substance of it, the dollar is a piece of paper with a face on it, right? That we all use here in America. That's what gives it its value, the fact that we all use it here. But gold is the same thing too, man. You try to carry gold around, right, on a wheelbarrow, you're bound to get robbed. For what? A shiny metal? Huh? Then maybe if you do get robbed when that's the reason we switched over to the dollar, so that we don't have to carry these bullions of gold everywhere we go. Right? We can fold the dollar and put it in our pocket. Imagine if you take a New York subway and you got a whole barrel full of bullions that you're just rolling around. You're bound to get robbed, right? Unless you fight back. While the guy's struggling to pick up some bullions, you just hit him over the head with one of those bricks. And then you just build a little gold fort around his body until the cops show up. Serves you right to try to rob me. Marco says, Tinder had a huge increase of available Russian women looking for papers, a.k.a. love. Yeah, man, mail-order brides should be taking a big surge as well. You know? You can actually probably negotiate with mail-order brides from Russia at this point. Looking for husband, ex-Russian model looking for husband. All right, how much you need? $10,000. As a matter of fact, I think the guy should get paid now. You want your papers? I'll give you your papers. It's going to run you some money. But I'm a woman. I said it's going to run you some money. And don't try to pay me with that ruble stuff. All right? Useless. Can't even buy a CocaCola with that. All right? I want American USA dollars, baby. Oh, then you out of luck. I'll take Bitcoin too. I'm pretty sure this is a good thing for cryptocurrency. So all you crypto nerds out there, seeing the surges, seeing the ups and downs of the stocks and gold and dollars and rubles and all that, cryptocurrency will soon rise up to be the next best thing. If only we understood it. If only we understood. I mean, we never really understood how money works anyways before crypto, right? If the US dollar, right? We didn't know how that works. Like, oh, I got a credit card. Perfect. Now I get to buy stuff. What? I got to pay it back. Then why'd you give me the money in the first place? This country is run by debt. I thought debt was bad. Well, debt is bad if you don't pay it. But it's good if you pay it. No, after that, I ain't paying it, bro. What up, JJ? Dude, Zenblade, Jay Moreno, Lorenzo Sands, new cryptocurrency, Turd Coin. Let me tell you guys something. Don't diss cryptocurrency. We blowing up, man. All the things that I've invested in, I know they're going up, even though it doesn't look that way. All right? I lost a lot of money, and I'm still losing money, apparently. But I will still invest. I believe in it that much. All right? And the way things are going, I think cryptocurrency is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm no financial advisor. All right? I drive a Civic and I live in a garage. But my money is on crypto. Especially now that corporate America is unplugging in Russia. This is a sure sign. All right? Now, everybody that is in America, why don't you guys start a little small side business where you ship burgers from McDonald's to Russia for cryptocurrency? Oh, look at Manny the entrepreneur. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start selling Happy Meals to the Russian people. And it's going to be paid in Bitcoin. All right? So if you guys know anyone in Russia that is looking to get some fast food, send them my way. Or as a matter of fact, why don't we do this? Who can leak the recipe for Frappuccinos? I'm sure it's easy to make. All you got to do is just find the right balance of all the flavors. Okay? And then when you ship it out, be like, oh, I wanted almond milk. It's too late. Okay? Be grateful. There's no more Starbucks in Russia. All right, that's it. Let's wind it down. Thank you all very much for tuning in, y'all. I really appreciate it. I think I got some jokes. I think I figured out. I think I figured out some good jokes. I will make an edit out of this one. Thank you, everyone. All right, every single day-ish, we go live to talk to you and come up with some memes. So us as a community, we're making Miami laugh every day. Thank you. If you guys want to support the podcast, visit miamicomedy.com/YouTube. Subscribe. All right. Go to miamicomedy.com/shop for the Miami Comedy shirts. All right. By the way, ever since I made the announcement that these things are about to sell out, we're down to 1, 2, 3. We only got small and blue. All right. All other sizes in blue are done. Only small left in blue. 2 small in pink. 2 large in pink, and 4 extra large in pink. So we are running out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shirts left. Oh! I cannot wait to announce that we've sold out of shirts. Thank you, everyone. The future of Miami comedy is going to come strong, no matter what crashes. Tonight we're over at Dom's and Brickell. Showtime, 9 o'clock. Comedian JJ, which is on the chat, will be hosting the show. Some of the best comedians will be showing up so that we can make Tuesday feel like a Friday in Brickell. Dom's has plenty of cocktails, also has an Italian restaurant next door for some gourmet pizzas and some delicious salads. I'll see you guys on the next episode of the podcast.